All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm not going to worry about people coming in, but for those who have taken the time to come in, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for supporting your sister while I do this live reading on the missing 22-year-old Jolissa Fuentes. And she is still presently missing, family. And I had Googled her name because I was trying to receive some update information on Jolissa. And let me see here. It was stated that it is stated here. Give me a minute, family. Let me see. I think they're seeing this as a crime case now, okay, due to the fact that she hasn't been found yet, family. Okay. So let me read this right here. She was last seen about 4 a.m. that day on a video at an 8, let me see, hold on, at 8 p.m. convenience store in Selma, about 15 miles southeast of Francino. Police said Fuentes then got into her silver 2011 Hyundai Accent and drove westbound. Okay, so she's 22 years old, and at the end of the day, she's still presently missing. All right, family. Since then, the forensic trail for her information that could lead to her whereabouts from her cell phone, her social media activities on her bank records has been almost non-existent. So there is no kind of activities when it comes to her social media. So when it comes to her social media, nor as far as anyone trying to use her bank card. Okay, family. So anyway, this is going to be a part 2. I did do another private reading on Jolissa and last night, just like I did one on Kylie Rodney last night. And it was just interesting how the spirit was revealing to me additional information that went on with Jolissa as far as the events that led up to her disappearance. And that's what this is about, family. I am here. I'm not trying to blame anyone. And whatever come out, it is allegedly. We know it's not facts, but I am led by the spirit. Um, I'm just going to let the spirit do the talking, okay, family? I'm going to let the spirit do the talking, but it was very alarming what came out of that second reading that I did on her last night. So what I'm doing, and I also felt the need to share it, especially if that same information come back out, okay? But anyway, much love to her family. Much love to you all for taking the time to watch this, supporting my channel. I appreciate it. So I'm getting ready to go ahead and get started with this reading, okay? Just let me get situated and set up, and I'm going to get started. What I'm going to do, I'm going to start off using this, okay? Then I'm going to use one of my homemade crime decks. I'm going to use this, okay? And it's packed full of, information. Like I said, I'm letting the spirit do the talking, okay? So I'm going to start off using this right here first. And I appreciate it for those who come in and take time, not only watch, but hit that like button. It's not for me. It's about bringing awareness to Jolissa Fuentes' missing case, all right? I'm going to move this out the way. Hello, Mr. Roger. Good afternoon to you. Thank you so much for checking in. Surreal is in the building. Sid Raw, shall I say. is in the building. Thank you. All right. I'm not going to be able to speak to anybody. Yes, I got to focus on what I'm doing, okay? I just got started already. Information is coming out. It's too soon, family. If it come back out, I will honor it. Let me look at it first. Let me look at it. Okay, I'm gonna share it, but if it come back out, I will acknowledge it. Okay, I'm not gonna acknowledge it right now because it's too soon. It's too soon. So I'm gonna put it back in here. Seeking clarity from the disappearance of Jolissa. I see those things in the dark, but much marvelous light concerning the disappearance of Jolissa. What happened? Why? Where is Jolissa? What happened? Why? Where is Jolissa? Jolissa Fuentes. Jolissa Fuentes. Whoop, my goodness. Hold on, family. One drop. Jolissa Fuentes. Jolissa Fuentes. And as you see, I have two decks in the mix. I'm doing it this way, so this reading won't end up being drug out too long, okay? So I do have two kinds, as you see, okay? Okay, I'm gonna stop right here for right now, okay? And many of you know I've done a part one already on her, and I'm just trying to see what's gonna come back out, okay? So anyway, none of this is in divine order. So let's get with this right here, okay? So we're gonna start right here. I'm gonna read it out, then I'm gonna share it. Multiple people were involved in the crime. Interesting. Or you could say multiple people are in the know. And let many of you be the judge. Next, we have, I'm going across and then I'm going to do like this, okay? Next, we have victim had a history with the killer. Interesting. It's like I'm picking up multiple people are involved due to being in the know, help covering up, shall I say, not speaking up on it. Victim had a history with the killer. Let's continue. Who did it? Now, the first card said female under 40, didn't it? Okay. Who did it? Female over 40 years old. But the first card I showed you said under 40. But I'm going to acknowledge it anyway, okay? Because Jolissa is 22 years old. Let's continue. The key word is female. What happened? These are some possibilities: starvation, neglect, humiliation, escapism, racism, cultural abuse. Now, what stands out to me are two words: humiliation and cultural abuse. Abuse, period. But I let many people be the judge. Now we're going over to the next row. It has here why. Here are some possibilities: due to anger, depression, greed, and excitement. What stands out to me is anger. And I truly believe Jalissa was experiencing depression. Okay. And the key, and also the word excitement. That's what stands out to me more than anything. And I don't know, I was picking up on something about money as well. I think that came out my rating. So we're going to say greed as well, okay? 'Cause I truly believe that's playing a factor as well. Let's continue. It has here, friend know something. I didn't read that right. A friend knows something. Let's continue. Now they did say that she had a falling out with a friend at some party. Okay. She left upset. This is another what happened. Here are some possibilities: jealousy, intimidation, insults, degradation, financial abuse, and lack of medical care. What stands out to me more than anything is jealousy, intimidation, insults, abuse, as well as lack of medical care. I apologize for the glare, family. And for those who are coming in, I apologize if I'm not able to speak to you. I have to stay focused. Next, we have details leading up to the murder may be worth investigating. Now, this is allegedly, because we're going to hope for the best that she's still alive. Because her family, they're not trying to hear anything else. And we understand that. Details leading up to the murder may be worth investigating. Now, we're going to the third row, okay? Interesting. Excuse me. Killer will murder again. And I think a friend of hers was well, I'm not gonna say it was murder. I'm not sure what the situation was, but I believe a friend of hers had died also, but I'm not sure other circumstances behind that. I don't know if it was due to gang related or what. Next, we have where. This is a possibility, family. Field, forest, bushland, pa- backyard, park, and nature. Now, shout out to Adventure with Purpose for taking time to go look for Jalicia. I do still sense is water around. Um, but also in my reading I did on her, the first one, it was still stating something about her being outside. Um, you have to go back and check that video out, okay? But anyway, I think it said something about a park or nature park, something like that. Field, forest, bushland, backyard parks, and nature. And I just said sometimes people do move people family, especially when they feel like, people are on to them. And I'm not saying she was moved. Now, this did come out in my first reading, okay? Drugs may be an important factor in the case. Next, we have a who did it. This is another who did it. Male over 40 years old, allegedly. The key word is male. Okay. So we picking up. So far, I have a female energy and a male energy. Okay. Now we're on the top row. Here's another where location. Who knows? This can be where this individual work at. Okay. But anyway, it has here industrial buildings, warehouse, factory, manufacturing plants. We have here rage. Now remember that keyword rage? Rage or extreme anger was a motive. That's pretty much somebody popping off from 1 to 10. Emotions heating up or flaring up, shall I say. Next, we have victim engage in unusual behavior prior to the crime. And we have here a why. Here are some factors: karmic debt, new life cycle, spiritual contracts complete. Okay. And I'm not sensing Jolissa. It's a good chance she can still be with us, family. That's just me. Okay. So the new life cycle definitely stands out to me. I'm gonna go around one more time. Parent of Jolissa. Clarity on disappearance of Jolissa. Whoop. My gosh. Something else. Disappearance of Jolissa. Clarity on the disappearance of Jolissa. All right, I'm going to stop right there. It looks like to me she is well hidden. Okay. It has here witness may not be fully disclosing all of the facts. It says a witness may not be disclosing, may not be fully disclosing all of the facts. It has here when. It says relates to past and future. Okay. And it has here years. Family, I am so hoping this is a big time allegedly. I'm hoping it won't take years for them to find this sister. Okay. It says when, and it relates to years, past and future. I sure hope this is not the case. Next, we have this crime may be solved by DNA testing or other scientific methods. Here is another what happened. These are some possibilities. Infidelity, lies, manipulation, control, and shadiness. Family, I feel like all of this is playing the part, okay? That's right, the keyword infidelity, okay? And the reading I did with her, something about relationship, something about accusation, something about somebody married. They came out in my first reading, okay? And her family was saying that she wasn't seeing anybody, but you really don't know what people are doing when they're not around you. You don't know who they're really seeing, especially if she's considered a private individual. Okay, she may not want people in her business as far as who she's seeing and talking to. Next, we have need to interview more suspects. We have here another where. Now these can be some locations that could be in the path when Jalissa was driving, um, or the suspect. Okay, it has here educational buildings, school, library, or museum. Next, we have victim stalked by killer. So somebody was definitely watching her. And as you see, this is someone who's watching, and this individual is alone. Here is another what happened. Here are some possibilities. Planned, premeditated, transportation, death by car, boat, plane, bus, etc. Here is a win, okay? We have here 1 to 6 months relates to past and future. So, I forgot the day Jalissa disappeared, okay? But if we're looking at past, we're looking at she disappeared within 1 to 6 months, but it wasn't that long ago. If we're looking at future, when it comes to when, it looks like hopefully, allegedly, she will be found within 1 to 6 months. Okay. But I let me be the judge when it comes to this. It says when 1 to 6 months relates to past and future. Here is a what happened. Here are some possibilities: dismemberment, poisoning, immolations. I get tongue twisted. I apologize. Burning and loss. And lastly, we have here a what happened. Here are some possibilities. Someone could have had a weapon on them. It has here weapon, gang, violence, stalking, grooming the victim. And we know that word stalking stands out to us. All right, I'm going to start on my crime deck. Now, I used this deck last night and I definitely received confirmation what came out in my first reading that I did on Jolissa. And also I received additional information, okay, that was letting me know her mindset as well as how she was feeling when she was at the party that she had attended, okay, when she was amongst her friends, shall I say. And something did jump off at that party, and Jalicia left. So, with that being said, let's continue. Like all of them want to come out. Hold on, family. Okay. I'm bring this down soon. Okay. I was told to stop, family. Now I see a lot of like clues and keywords in here. Some of it to me don't make sense, but maybe it can be people that were on her mind. Okay, but let me be the judge. I'm going to just share the information that came out because I know it came out last night. I'm just going to share what I have here. Okay, and anything that I see that came out last night, I'm going to let you know. Okay, just confirmation. Hold on, let me hold this up. Okay, it has here being triggered feels upset, and this came out last night. Being triggered, feels upset emotionally, left location, wrong path, self sabotage. So it speaks about her leaving one location and due to her actions, okay? As far as the route that she took, it led to her being sabotaged, okay? All righty. I'm going to turn this over because I'm through with this. Next, it has here a male stranger talking to me, acting weird slash creepy. And this could be maybe when she was at the convenience store. Um, you can see that she was speaking to somebody outside of the store. Okay, a male stranger talking to me, acting weird slash creepy. Let's continue. It has here when hanging out with close friends go wrong. One of them say or do something that makes you question their loyalty. And she did have a falling out with a friend at the party. When hanging out with close friends go wrong, one of them say or do something that makes you question their loyalty. Let's continue. It has here, sorry, I'm sorry, sorry. mm, this is supposed to be sorrow, so my bad, family. Supposed to be sorrow, but I got sorry. All right. So anyway, I'm gonna read it the way it's supposed to being presented. Sorrow ahead and pain. Okay, but I got sorry. Supposed to be sorrow. Okay, I'm gonna let you know ahead of time. Supposed to be sorrow, but I have sorry. Sorrow ahead and pain. Okay, we have here three or three or four males slash mans. It has here other lover friend question. Question other lover friend. And I think it was stated at the party there were people that she knew and there were people that she didn't know. Okay. But let's continue. I said no. You're not hearing me. No, stop. I don't want to do that. No. So this right here is pretty much like somebody is trying to get you to do something you don't want to do or force themselves on you. I said no. You're not hearing me. No, stop. I don't want to do that. No. False accusations. I'm being told that I'm not loyal to a friend or lover, cheated, And something about accusation did come out in the first reading I did on Jolissa, okay? Something about false accusations. Something about accusations, period. False accusations. I'm being told that I'm not loyal to a friend or lover. Something about cheated, okay? They forced their way inside, took advantage of me. The key word is they. A new person enters my circle of friends. Stop talking about me. Keep my name out of your mouth. Sorry for the background noise. Stop putting me down with your words. When drinking and the truth comes out. Wow, this speaks volume, doesn't it? When drinking and the truth comes out. So it looks like when Jalicio was, when she was with her friends, either out of her mouth or out of their mouth, there were some accusations. Somebody was spilling the beans about something. Acquaintance only, met but are not close friends. No. So this just letting us know that Jalissa also encountered someone that she met and maybe has spoken to, but they're not her friends. Okay. Acquaintance only, met but are not close friends. No. Something about ex-boyfriend. I was fooled and lied to, caught up in their scam. Question to females. Now, I'm going to say this one time. I'm not saying that Ulysses was expecting, but something about someone expecting that came out in her reading, okay? So allegedly she could have been expecting family. I'm just saying. Baby rejected, unwanted. Especially if she was seeing somebody and they could have been married or they could have had a girlfriend, whatever the case may be. You know how things happen in these so-called relationships. But anyway, I let me be the judge. It says baby rejected, unwanted. But I'm just saying it's a good chance. Allegedly, she could have been expecting. She could have been seeing somebody unbeknownst to her family. It has here question co-worker associate. It says question co-worker associate. I don't know what this means. Is it a co-worker where Jalicia works at or her friends or um the associate at the service station that she went to? Maybe they know more than what they're saying. Next, it says feel sadness thinking of fallout fight with a friend. So she definitely had a lot on her mind. Feel sadness thinking of fallout fight with a friend. And that's definitely no allegedly because she did have a fallout with a friend. It has here backing off. I don't care for the drama. It has here being lied on. due to gossip and false accusations. So something about false accusations, family, okay? Somebody accusing somebody of something. Being lied on due to gossip and false accusations, okay? And it has here mother, something about mother, okay? Maybe that's who's on her mind. It has here girlfriend, female. It has here friend of another friend, associate. Interesting. Friend of another friend, associate is playing a part also. So someone who's friends with one of her friends that she consider associate, but not her friend. Interesting. Gang related groups, violence and toxic. I wonder if there's gang activity that's going on out there. Just saying. Interesting. But when women get together, they can be catty anyway. It has here their family member. Talking about family member. Is one of her so-called friend associate have a family member that's affiliate with groups that are into illegal activities. It has here professional organization associate. And now I think about a this message right here. This still can pertain to groups because the key word is organizations. Okay, professional, someone who has a professional background that's in some kind of organization, and they are associates of that organization, associate. I let men be the judge when it comes to this. The only thing I can think of is if somebody that Jolissa may know, as far as a friend, maybe one of their friends could have a family member that has some type of authority position. That's the one that can be a cop, okay, or legal background. Um, Someone that holds a high influence. But anyway, I'm just sharing it. All I know is her case was dragging for the longest while Carly Rodney case was going on. And her case just not getting some attention. And the only reason it's getting attention is because of Eventual Purpose brought up her name. Sadly to say, family. But thank God that they did, okay? And there are others whose cases are going to the wayside. Something about brother. And I think she was trying to reach her brother that night as well. It has here some. I'm just looking at this. I'm gonna go ahead and read it. Someone put something in my drink. I was drugged and impaired, allegedly, but I was picking up on some drug use. The key word is impaired. Tell your ex to back off. Stop with the harassment. And we did see something about an ex boyfriend. Fighting back, overpowered, too many, two or three or more. And this doesn't necessarily mean that two or three people jumped her, because that can happen. Um, but it can just be, people ganging up on you, like verbally, fussing at you, you know what I'm saying? Bad mouthing you also. So I let me be the judge when it comes to that. Especially when she was at that party and she had a fallout with her friend, who else was putting their 2 cents in? I was drugged and sexually assaulted. What stands out to me more than anything is sexually assaulted. Argument leads to assault, being assaulted, fighting back. And lastly, stop the threats, harassments, phone and text communication. Stop stalking me. What stands out to me more than anything is harassments. Okay, negative communication between Miss Jolicia and somebody else. And there's more that I want to say, but it did not come out. It did not come out, but it came out when I did a private reading. I was picking up on something about Jalicia could have possibly been involved with someone that could have been married allegedly, or they was, or unbeknownst to her, she could have found out that she was a third party, if you know what I mean. Okay, but anyway, that also came out in my reading as well. Okay, I'm gonna use one more deck, and then I'm going to end this reading. Give me a minute, film. I'm not all that organized. I have decks everywhere. Give me a minute. This right here is my Wicked Butterfly Revealing Oracle deck. I'm going to use this real quick. I am seeking additional clarity. Clarity on the disappearance of Jolicia to the story or the disappearance was involved. Ooh. Okay, now this is in divine order, family. Let me turn them around. Don't worry, I'm going to show you all the cards. It has here pride, satisfaction from one own achievements. And this could possibly be Jalicia due to her background and her all her accomplishments, okay, and her achievement that she has accomplished. I'm picking up this being her more than anything, feeling a sense of pride. Next, we have child will be found. There's hope. It's saying child, okay, but the key word is the spirit saying she will be found. There's hope, and that would be in God's divine timing. It has here communicating with their ex lover. They have history. And remember, we did see the word history earlier. Okay. So that's coming back out. She have history with somebody. Communicating with their ex lover. They have history. Up here, we have outside disruption, communicating or harmed in a hurtful, threatening way. We have here moving forward, not looking back, moving on. We have here the head disruption, power struggle, and conflict. Now, the head disruption would be Jolissa, okay? The outside disruption is someone that's outside of her that's disturbing her peace of mind, okay? That's shaking her foundation. But this would be her. This speaks from the perspective of her actions, how she's moving out here, okay? And also operating in power struggle, which led to a conflict. Let me just say that, okay? We have here had a fight with their ex lover or spouse. The need to walk away from a toxic relationship. So, as you see, there is more to the story. Mm. Okay, right here we have caregiver. We have here now these are the keywords that the spirit is considering as a caregiver. You have parent, grandparent, babysitter, foster parents, or adoptive parents. Now, allegedly, if Jolicia was expecting, and that's a big time allegedly, the other caregiver would be the birth father. I mean, the father of her unborn child. Just saying now, because other than that, I don't know why this would come out. Okay. But I let me be the judge. And then maybe there's more to the story because we have here grandparents. And I think she was living with her grandparents. We have here watch their action. They say one thing and do another. And that is a double minded individual. They say one thing and do another. And they can be quite very unpredictable. And we have here boyfriend. Who is this? Somebody's boyfriend. We have here stalker, stranger. So the keyword stalker came out 3 times. That somebody's watching you, your every move. Over here we have meet on social media site. So this Jalicia, okay, communicating with someone on social media. We have here ran away from home, feels powerless. And the middle, fertility baby alert. Now we will only know this to be true if they find her and they do an autopsy on her. That's only if she's deceased, okay? That's only if she's deceased. But anyway, fertility baby alert. I'm gonna go around one more time, then I'm gonna end this reading. We have here travel outside of area or long distance. Take your mask off, trying to appear different to who you really are. Be the real you. And this is the one who's trying to appear one way, but they really another, okay? When they close the doors. It's another side to them, shall I say. There's more to the story. What needs to be said is not said, and that's exactly how I feel. It's more to the story, family. What needs to be said is not said. Phone communication stop. Singled out, targeted, desired, sought after. What stands out to me is Jalicia being singled out and targeted. And it has here girlfriend. And it has here I want to be respected. So she wasn't feeling respected by someone. I'm gonna use two for this one. Okay. It has here they are in denial, turns a blind eye to what's going on. Now, who is they? Somebody's in denial about what's going on with Jalicia disappearance. Okay. And when I think about turns a blind eye, I think about the authorities. But there are others who are turning a blind eye to why she really disappeared. Okay. They are in denial, turns a blind eye to what's going on. God, the Spirit already said there's more to the story. They wish to be alone, feelings of depression and withdrawn. And yes, indeed, that's why she left family because, she had a lot on her mind. She's upset due to the argument, the fight that she had with her friend. And then plus there were other things that was going on with her in her personal life. And also remember we saw the keyword accusations, false accusations, and gossip about her. Next, we have, thank you, Spirit, found out about a secret. Information kept hidden from them. And something about money came out in the first reading I did on Jalicia also. But anyway, it has here motive for money and trade. Next, we have I want them to leave me alone, dealing with harassment and assault. Who is them? And we have here man. The spirits here were not complete, so I'm going to go around one more time. Okay. It has here was used for money and benefits only. So this is how somebody feels. They were used for money and benefits only. It has here male child, male teen, male baby. The key word is male. It has here falling out of love, letting go. It has here the need to travel and get away. And that's why she got missing and went for those long drives. It has here caution, detour, trouble ahead. It has here having fun, partying, or going out, the need to have fun. And I put two right here. The middle, it says, they need love, feels lonely. And lastly, it has here, question ex lover. So, I won't be revisiting this reading on Jolissa Fuentes. I just wanted to take the time to go back over this reading just in case if I had missed anything. Um, it still really had me scratching my head to tell you the truth because it's a lot of energy if you notice in this deck, and it's kind of really hard to pinpoint, who's doing what. But one thing that is for sure, when she went to that party, she did fall out with her friends because they came out in the reading, and there was some drinking, and out of that drinking, some truth was being told. There was some false accusations, accusation of cheating, someone being accused of something, and she wanted to get away from the drama, so she left and she wanted to get away. She was very withdrawn and definitely depressed because she had a lot going with her. And I truly believe also what was on her mind was her ex friend, well, not ex friend, but her boyfriend slash friend who passed away. I don't know how long it was, but a friend of hers had died, so that's on her mind also. But anyway, Jalissa was she was dealing with her own struggles. Let me just say that. But I did state in my first reading that I was picking up relationship vibes, okay? It can be due to it being personal with her friends or, when it comes to her love life. I was definitely picking up on that as well. Also, we saw something about some stalking, somebody watching her. We saw also in the reading something about, her friends is friends with somebody that was at the party also. Okay, that Jalicia considered was an associate, someone that she may have seen or spoken with, but she don't consider the individual as a friend. So it's a lot that was going on here, but everything really boils down to when she left the party and she drove off. Who followed her? Okay, who followed her? As I stated, I'm not picking up on the fact that she's in water, but I still sense that water is around, but she's not in water. The way the spirit is showing it, she's somewhere hidden, but she's somewhere like in a wooded like area. Family, that's what I'm getting. Okay, bushland, wooded like area. I was picking up a park, but these campsites, they're I mean, I consider these campsites like nature park areas as well. But I was picking up on something about a park, and it looks like she's at a good distance. She's not as close as I thought she was. It looked like she's at a good distance, so she could be outside the area. But anyway, um, I'm praying for the best that Jalissa is still with us. I'm not picking up on her, but that's just me. But I'm praying that she's still with us, that she just was so upset and distraught that she just wanted to get away and she don't want to be bothered. Okay. But I truly feel like she wouldn't put her family through anything like that. I just don't, I'm just not thinking that that's her character. I truly feel like something definitely jumped off with this sister, and she was a very private individual, and that's someone that does not go around telling their business. They keep things to themselves. Okay. So anyway, I just feel like it's more to the story, like the spirit was saying. And there's a lot that was going on with Jolissa. Okay. And the key word is denial. Somebody is in denial big time. Okay. And I'm just praying the authorities will do their job diligently and give the family the answer that they are so desperately seeking. Much love to you, family. Thank you for watching. I did this as a labor of love. Okay, I wanted many of you to see me, to do my readings live, so I can be more transparent with many of you. I just let the spirit do the talking. So thank you for watching, family. Much love to Jalicia and her loved ones, and much love to you, butterflies. Thank you for your love and support in my family. And give this a like. I appreciate it. It will help bring awareness to Jalicia story. Okay. It's not for me. It's about getting the awareness out there. So peace and love to you all, family. I love you. Be safe and bye for now.